Mason, when we hit 30, give one of us like a three, like a something, you know?
I'm gonna keep this here though, just in case you want to just switch it every once in a while.
Okay.
Just so like it stays active, you know what I mean? So
Okay.
It doesn't just kind of like go off. But
Yeah, I got you. I do like being able to see the angles too.
You know what I mean? Just letting us know. And if anyone just starts sounding too
You
loud
good with that?
or
Yeah.
too
All right,
not
cool.
as loud, just bring it down.
You're one.
Welcome back to Hanger Slang. On today's episode, we're going to talk about how Ukraine should just chill out and we should drop the sanctions on Russia because I'm not willing to give up my summer for Ukraine.
You know, we've had
Welcome
good couple weeks. I really enjoyed our last pod.
Me too.
Really enjoyed
it.
it.
Was fun. It felt good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my shoes off. Is that fine?
Yeah,
Can I
dude.
do that?
I'm rocking the
Are
no.
we just doing this chill, relax look, Alex?
Yeah.
Shoes have been off.
Yeah, she's been off.
How has y'all's weekend been? How has yours, like, since we've last talked to each other on the pod? How's everything going?
Yeah. A lot of work. They got me working overtime lately. But hey, you know what? That's life.
That is very much life.
That is life. So I deal with it. And I think what's been tough with me lately is trying to balance work and getting like anything else done in my life. But I'm getting better at it. Getting kind of a routine.
It's just this hard thing. It's like I want to make money so I can be able to do the things that I want to do, but it's at the same time I don't want to lose all this time into the thing that like is making me money.
Yeah.
And there's just this ultimate dichotomy that's gonna lead you to thinking like, oh, I'm probably gay. You know what I mean?
But I think that's the main thing is I don't really care about money. I like if I was making like barely any money, that's fine. But if I had all the time in the world, I'd love it. It's like I value time way more than I do money right now.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's for everybody, but for me,
I like to get excited about things. That's how I run life. It's like and it's not a good life way to look at life because you need to live in the present, and I struggle with that.
Yeah.
But I want to be excited. It's easier for me to be happy in the present if I'm excited about something in the future. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can be happy now. I can feel in the present. We're going on the boat. We're going to the beach. We're feeling good. But I need to be okay, well, I still have that thing up ahead of me, so I can feel good now.
Yeah.
Because if I'm feeling happy now, it's all right, well, this is just going to end, and this is going to be done. So why even feel it?
I mean, people vacation, right? And if they're working 40 hours a week, the only thing keeping them going at that point is, hey, in a couple of weeks, I'm going to Greece, whatever, you know?
I hate how that's a
thing.
That's
Yeah. So, word of the week.
What's the word of the week?
Chubby.
Chubby.
Any guesses?
Chubby.
Shout out to
Who was shouting out?
You know someone that is chubby like?
I've never heard chubby until I looked up this word.
Actually, I've heard somebody say this before.
Yeah?
Chubby.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think chubby means?
Is it like a small comfy house?
No.
Like a cozy
what?
home, like a little cozy corner, like my little chubby.
I feel like
Okay,
that
if I
makes
say
sense.
Can I say it in a sentence? And is this right? Yeah, Gio, he went to the mall the other day and he saw this girl and her pants were kind of down, and you know what that made him feel? Kind of chubby.
No,
Doesn't work?
It's not a
No.
feeling, but there's so many words that I could play into.
Yeah.
What I heard is yo, she walked out of the club and she was a chubby for sure.
Is that like she's like a chubby, chubby boobies or something?
She's got chubby boobies.
Chubby.
Oh, no, don't take me back.
Hot girl. That's what chubby means.
A chubby is
or
a
at
hot
least
girl?
by Urban Dictionary. So that's what we're going with. Or a newbie. That's what chubby means. There's two different definitions. You're either a noob or you're a hot girl.
I want
Or
to find a
both.
girl who's a newbie, a chubby, and I could touch her boobie. You know what I mean? That's
The
that'd
trifecta.
be nice.
Yeah. That's all we need in life, right?
Exactly. I got some stuff on this list here.
Okay.
We've all had ex-girlfriends. We've all have been in the crazy unicycle trying to get over them. You know what I mean? There's this, there's that.
It's a hard process.
Ego death here, freaking insecurity there. I figured out the best way to get over an ex, and it's you just need to constantly think of them shitting. just completely pooping, just
Yeah.
like 24/7. I'm not talking like she has a little bit of diarrhea. I'm talking just like it's hosing out of her butthole.
Like
and
every
then think
time-
of her like that for 10 days in a row. You'll be like, gross, dude, gross,
Yeah.
gross,
Attraction lost.
disgusting.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see that's a good method. But yeah, that's a hard thing to do is let go of the ex. What do you think? I feel like people take different approaches, right? And let's talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get into it a little bit here. Here's my two things. It's either A, I focus on myself. I start kind of blocking everyone else, but maybe close friends, and I start doing things I like to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you have B, which is like, okay, I'm going out 24/7, and my goal is just to get with as many people as I can, right?
Yeah.
Is there a right or wrong method here? You know, does it? You think some people that the B method works, or are they just harming themselves in that process?
I think that B method has to happen, or it doesn't have to happen, but I think it's understandable if it happens for like a little bit. But if you keep doing it and keep going out like, I'm just trying to bang hoes, it's like, I hope to God you have a good friend group that's like, hey man, relax. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like you get to a point where you realize you're in a disruptive cycle to yourself,
Yes, I agree.
and it's like, where's the progress here? You know?
yeah.
I feel it's like you got really ugly wallpaper in your house and you just try to cover it up with like nice pictures.
Yes, that's
Mm.
good. It is actually very true.
Yeah. So that's something I've been thinking about recently.
How about going out, dude? What's up with going out? Why is it so boring?
I don't know. I haven't been out in forever. I hate. It's not fun.
Well,
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Until,
Tell me why. Why do you
until-
hate it? Tell me.
Well, it's just not. I think the whole going out club scene could be different and could be better. I just don't like the state of which it's in. Like I just going out to like just going waiting in line for the ID. Like my favorite part is like showing the bouncer my ID because it's like, yeah, bitch, I'm 22.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's like, all right, I get there. It's like, what am I gonna do? Look for my wife at the back of the club?
Right.
Like.
While you're
Okay,
sweating
then
and
if
everyone's.
that's out of the equation, I think, okay, let me just chill and have fun with the bros. If you're having fun with the bros, it's fine. But if you're just constantly on the prowl for new freaking women, it's like,
Yeah.
it gets tiring.
It's toxic. It's toxic. Like
Exactly.
there's too many men doing that, where it's like, what are you doing with your life? You know?
I just want it to be different. I want the club scene to be way better.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is the only point of going out, though.
I think
Oh,
here's,
yeah,
here's the worst part about it. It's the girls entertain it, dude.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's the be the worst part. If girls didn't really care, if girls didn't want attention, you wouldn't have guys out there looking for somebody to bang.
Mm.
Genuinely.
That's so true. Because like, why is like the first thing we think? All right, let's go out. We're gonna get girls. Like that's like the number one thing. That's like on our head.
Yeah,
not
general-
the number one thing, but like
No, generally, you're
generally,
right.
Like a lot of dudes are like, all right, we're going out tonight. I'm gonna get lucky, and
Yeah.
ends up with just
Depression.
us in a circle jerk trying to figure out like if we should Uber Eats some food back to the place. Like,
Yeah.
And I'm just not about that one night stand stuff.
No,
That's why I just
no.
enjoy just going out with the boys. If you're just like, all right, we're gonna have fun just going out, then it's fun.
Well, I'll say this. Right now, Fort Lauderdale is the hot spot, probably in the world right now.
Break.
Yeah.
It is spring break. It is the hot spot, and I don't like the vibe one bit.
Not one.
No, not at all, dude.
The vibe is rough.
Dude, the freaking New Yorkers, New Jersey,
my
Massachusetts,
gosh,
they're
dude.
all they're ruining the vibe.
I hope they get pregnant and die, but the baby lives.
Okay, so it's okay, yeah.
I didn't actually mean that. I was just did that because
Yeah. No, but I think something's off there for some reason. I don't know. When we went down to Fort Lauderdale and kind of peaked the scene, I wasn't a fan.
And what I'm mainly looking for is fun. Like I just want fun. I want to have fun, and I feel like what is fun nowadays? You know, it's like it's hard to have fun for me personally. Like I really want to have fun, but
Yeah.
it's like I don't even know what I like anymore. And
Right.
Like I don't know what's fun to me. Like,
Right.
I don't know what's fun.
I think that's kind of like a consistency between all of us. Like I feel like our joy and fun is like constantly shifting now, right? We're at this shifting point, and it's like, is that okay? Is that okay that our fun is changing? One week we like this, and one week we like that, or do we need to buckle down
I
and
don't know. I mean, I think we're still figuring it out. I don't know.
yeah,
I think we'll eventually find one thing. We're
Yeah.
like, oh, this is it.
this is it?
Because
We,
like
we can do this for the rest of our lives and
yeah,
have a good time.
like for each of us. Let's start with Alec, and we'll go into like a circle. Like what's like something that you do that you're just like, I am enjoying myself, and I'm not thinking of anything else. No anxieties, no insecurity. Just I'm having fun, and like this is where my brain just signals out all the other bullcrap, and I'm just having fun in this present moment.
Mm-hmm. That's a good question.
Dude, actually, I haven't been having fun recently. To be honest, I've been like really depressed and like figuring out my emotions. So I don't know what's fun right now, but actually, when I do have fun, it's like when I'm riding my skateboard. Like that for me is always fun. Like it's like I'm not trying to get anywhere. I'm just going, and it's like the journey is the fun part.
Yeah.
That's been really fun, honestly.
Yeah, no, same. Definitely, I find peace in that for sure. Also, chess.
Chess. Okay.
If anybody out there is trying to play me in a game of chess,
We have chess nights here every Tuesday night. So
every Tuesday night, yeah, 6:45 on the dot.
6:45 on the dot.
Yeah.
Live streamed.
You live stream chess. That's
Twitch
what we
TV,
should do.
hanger
Yeah,
sling.
I like that. Hanger
And
sling
like,
chess.
what even is fun? Like,
Something that
is fun like something if you're doing it and you're in the action, it's like, all right, you're forgetting everything else. Like, I think that's fun. Because if I'm not thinking about all my other problems, all my other stuff, and I'm in the moment, I'm like, okay, this is fun.
yeah.
Like in high school, I was in a football game, I was in a lacrosse game. I was having fun because I'm not thinking about my homework assignment due the next day. Like, I'm having fun.
Yeah.
And it's so hard to find that nowadays, especially, I mean,
Something
for
that
me it is. It's hard to, like, legit have real, true fun.
Mhm.
I think the hard part is finding people to play with. I feel like people don't want to play
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
Like genuinely, I feel like we lost like in touch with our playful nature.
I have to agree.
Like, you know, like that's what was so fun about sports in high school. Like you were playing with other people, like you were playing with your friends or teammates, and you
Yeah.
were also playing against another team.
Also, I think like a sense of competition has been lost after high school.
Yeah.
Like you don't really compete for anything. Like the
Yeah.
last time, honestly, when we played basketball at your house, that was fun.
Yeah, because
That
there's a
was-
human reward system
Yeah.
to it. Like, and that's built in our DNA since forever. Like, just reward systems. And I feel like if we get back to that, then we'll be having more fun.
Yeah.
But all in all, fun is hard.
Fun is hard. Fun. Why is fun hard? You know?
I don't know.
Do you think people are having a hard time having fun because they're genuinely not happy, and they're trying to make fun out of something that's actually not fun?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like going out, like how many times you go out and you see people are like, man, that guy's really having a good time, versus like, that guy's probably going through stuff and he's
Mhm.
drinking and he looks pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's having fun
Tons.
though. Look at that guy. Wow.
Yeah. He looks like he's having fun, but in deep down, it's like
Yeah, you can
it's
tell.
a mess.
I feel like that's what making it, like, everybody's starting to realize everybody's has like stuff that like you can't hide anymore, and I feel that that's like why people are like not having that much fun going out, or if you go out, the vibe's just off, because it's
Yeah.
like people are just like offloading their stuff when they go out, and like nobody's on the same page. It's like everybody's for themselves or like
Yeah.
for somebody else.
And our generation is so like self-aware, like super self-aware. Like our generation, like dude, no one in like 10 years ago would be like posting up like about their feelings and like all that stuff. Like that's our generation. Our
Yeah.
generation is like the feelings generation. Like no, we're sick of this like manly bull crap. Like no, if I'm feeling bad, I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
And it's
I think
good.
there's good and bad that comes with it.
Yes,
But
yeah.
no, for the most part, I would agree. And I haven't really thought about that. Like, people aren't afraid to show emotion in the most part.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that's definitely
It's
kind
good,
of,
yeah. And I think that's a good thing
yeah.
because anytime you're getting real, I think that's good.
Yeah. And that's the problem. At the club, it's like everyone puts on the smile and
Yeah.
there's no realness to it. It's all shallow.
I agree.
You know?
Isn't it weird, like when somebody asks you how you're doing, you say you're good, but you're not good?
Yeah, exactly.
Why do you do that? Okay, for me, honestly, I do it because sometimes I just don't want to get that deep with somebody. Like I feel like
yeah,
I'll make
yeah.
them uncomfortable, or like they don't know how to respond, and then they're just like,
Yeah, you're just trying
Sorry.
to like, yeah, you're just gonna be like, all right, yeah, whatever. Like, this isn't the time or place to get real with you. We're at the club and you ask me how I was doing. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I'm fine.
that's like the default response. Isn't that kind of strange?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, how you doing? Yeah, I'm good. But inside you're like, man, I really
I'm
want
not good.
I really want to kill myself
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
It's
Well, I'll
like,
tell you
good.
what.
I looked at my gun for too long.
St. Patty's Day, we went to McSorley's, which is, first of all, dope venue. It's like this 3-story like Irish pub. The top story is like this outside bar. Pretty cool. But I go downstairs, I use the bathroom. This guy comes in. I'm like, hey man, you good? Like, you doing good? Because he seemed a little out of it. And he straight up was like, my brother overdosed last week on fentanyl. So I guess the helicopter didn't want me talking about that. But
Coming after us. Man.
yeah, that was the last thing I was expecting. I was taken back by that. But like at the same time, like I could tell, like he didn't want to talk about it. He wanted to drink and kind of get out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I hate how like I know like not everyone like believes in God and all this stuff, but it's like I think we should normalize being like, hey, if you're not doing good, can I pray with you? Like, can I pray with you? Like, is that fine?
Yeah.
Like, I feel
And
like that should be like yes, thank God. But whenever I've been in a situation where I'm like not doing well, and someone's been like, hey, can I pray for you? Then I immediately get defensive. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I'm just like, no,
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Yeah, you're right. I get uncomfortable too. Sometimes like, can I pray for you? I was like, no, I don't want you to pray for me. Like, are you
Exactly.
praying for me like genuinely like out of like you want the best for me? You're praying for me like you feel bad for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just like I get defensive, and I'm just like, I might as well just let it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's like a bad thing.
Like for me personally, instead of somebody praying for me, I'd rather just like, hey, can I be there for you? Like, how can I just be here?
Yeah.
I feel like that for me is more comfortable because like I feel like I don't know, a lot of religion stuff too. Like I realize that like religion can be really toxic for people.
Yeah.
It's always like I'm above you, I'm better than you, but I'll still pray for you and I wish you the best. But like no, I'm above you. And I
Yeah.
feel like that like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you
it turns you off.
Yeah, you'll know someone by if they're like a follower, is if like, they are there for you. Like I don't need you just praying for me. I need you to be there for me. I want to be able to tell you stuff like deepest, darkest secrets where I'm like, dude, I don't know what the heck I'm doing, but I need you to like guide me in this. And I think that's just the benefit of having like a good mentor.
Yeah.
Like, I think everyone needs a mentor. Like I can imagine like not being able to just share your feelings and stuff to someone like who won't. You know what I
so
mean?
true,
like,
dude.
You need someone.
And that's something I realized like this year is like, for instance, I'll tell you what, pretty much the person that I feel like I can talk to the most, besides you guys, like besides a friend, but more as a mentor, it's my grandmother, right? Sounds weird. I love lunches with grandma, you know? That is my favorite part of the week. We get together and I really feel like I can say anything I want to this person and I don't receive any judgment for it. But she's like a sponge. She soaks it up and gives her opinion on what I'm doing in life. And I think that's so important for people to have. Doesn't matter who it is. It could be a manager. It doesn't matter. Your coworker, someone you look up to for advice. I think is so important.
Yeah, it really is important.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyways, what else we got on here? Toxic masculinity. I see a lot of it out here.
I saw it at spring break. That's
yeah,
for sure.
Definitely saw it at spring break. But I feel like, you know, when we're like all in high school and we see like the dude who takes his shirt off, and, like that's what I think toxic masculinity. Like,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he's trying to be so manly.
Yeah.
But I think like what that whole term got like messed up. To us, it's just like, nah, he's a tool bag. Like,
Yeah, he's a
just a
douche.
tool. He's trying to be so manly and trying to be so like
Over the top.
over the top with it. It's just, but we make fun of it, like, what a tool. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But now they call that toxic masculinity. Like you can't, but it's just like no one likes those guys. Like
No.
we make fun of them.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
Mr. One Vibe, if you're out there.
Oh my god.
Mr. One Vibe, you bitch. I'm kidding. You just took your shirt off during a show, and I got kind of weirded out. But
Yeah.
He was a little insecure.
Yeah, it's like, I got a little insecure. It's like I wish I was that guy. No.
literally.
No, you're right though. Toxic masculinity. You know what? A term I haven't heard yet that I feel like has to come up. Toxic femininity. That has to be a thing, right?
Well, give me an example of like what toxic femininity would be.
it's like you're entitled to men because you're a girl.
Mm.
You're entitled to attention because you're a girl. Or you're just entitled to tell people mean things because you're a girl. Like just because you're a girl doesn't make you an authority. Like I feel like men and women should be equal on the same page. It's like
agree.
you could have equal respect for each other, but like biology is different, of course. Men are probably stronger than women, but like when it comes down to respect, like doesn't mean like just because you're a woman, that's like you have power over me, and just because I'm a man doesn't mean I have power over you.
Yeah.
It's like where's the middle ground where you could actually have a good conversation with somebody?
Yeah, and I think the big toxic part of that is like, I saw this thing with like Billie Eilish. It doesn't only relate to her, but she's like, you give an ugly man a chance, and then like something, it's like, really? Is that like giving an ugly dude a chance? Like that's, and they think they run the world. It's like that's what you're going with right now. Like
Yeah.
that's like so like
Shallow.
not forward thinking. That's
Yeah.
so like mean. It's just
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah.
Like
No, I feel like girls kind of like nowadays can say what they want and then end it with like, well, that's what I'm feeling, and feel like, you know, that's okay.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
and then if we're like, well, you know, like, why are you feeling that way, or start to question why they're feeling that way, it's like, oh, you're gaslighting me, you know,
Yeah.
or something, you know.
It's ridiculous. If everyone just started any conversation off, no matter what the context is, with just kindness, I think that would change the world. But we're not gonna do that because we love clapping back.
People want power.
Yeah.
What's up with that? What do you think? Why do you think we're created? Do you think we're created to want power?
I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
I don't know. I think it's just something that's engraved in our DNA. Power isn't bad. You know what I mean? I mean, it's not. It doesn't feel bad.
Yeah.
So anything that doesn't feel bad, it feels good. So if it feels good, then it's like, oh, I'm gonna want that.
And then you lose
Well, it's
sight.
how you would use that power.
Yeah.
Would be bad.
Yeah.
How it would be bad.
Yeah. No, agreed.
I don't know, but a lot of cool movies coming out. Doctor Strange is gonna be fun.
Yeah, that will be cool. When's that coming out? Next couple weeks or something?
Yeah, we all gotta get freaking.
You gotta get strange for that one.
Yeah, we gotta get strange.
You
for
gotta
that
get
one.
weird.
I was thinking about those method actors,
Yeah.
who just pretend that what method actor is you're the character, whether the cameras are recording or not. You're the character.
True. Yeah.
And so you pretend you're the character on set. I was thinking the worst movie to be a method actor in is the Django Unchained.
Oh yeah.
Worst one.
Oh yeah.
Human Centipede.
Or Human Centipede. Or Human Centipede. Do not be a method actor there, all right? Freaking Christian Bale, Jared Leto. That's why they weren't cast as those characters.
Is that what they are? Is that what they
They're method
consider
actors,
themselves
yeah.
as?
So,
That's so weird how you can get into that mindset that whole day you're in a character.
Yeah. But if it was Django Unchained, it's like you can't be running around yelling the N-word at other people, you know what I mean?
No.
You can't.
You can't. I mean, you can. Probably
I mean,
wouldn't
you
work
can.
out. Probably wouldn't work out for you.
It wouldn't be great.
Yeah. All right. So let's touch back on Russia and Ukraine, right? Couple things I just heard, like some updates. 7,000 from the U.S. reporting. 7,000 Russian soldiers have died so far. 7,000. That's more than Iraq and Iran combined in the U.S. That's more than U.S. soldiers have died in Iraq and Iran over 10 years. And this has been, 3 weeks?
Generals, too. Generals have died.
Yeah,
big
multiple
people.
generals have died.
In the battlefield.
Yeah.
In the battlefield.
It really seems at this point to me like Russia's losing this war right now.
Yeah, it's...
I don't think there's much longer of this. I don't think
weird, dude. The propaganda with it is weird. It's
Yeah.
all weird how this is just happening right now. It's just weird to me.
Well, apparently there's been Russian soldiers who've been captured, and they're saying to the Ukrainians, they're like, we don't know why we're here.
Yeah.
They told us to push up, and if we come back, they're gonna kill us. You know,
Yeah.
these are our options. So that's kind of effed up, in my opinion. But
I don't even know what's real anymore. 'Cause
Hey.
every time I turn the news on, it's like live war. We have live war.
Yeah.
You want to watch some more?
yeah,
Turn on Fox. Turn on CNN. We got live war.
Yeah.
And we got the people TikToking in all of these underground vaults where they can't die.
yeah.
They're just
Yeah, all the Russian, private Russian news sources have left the country so they can keep reporting because, Putin would be like, no, you know.
What does Putin do when he goes to mini golf? What would you say he would do? I guess you can say he's Putin.
Oh, wow.
That deserved a button press right there. That so deserved a button press.
Oh, Putin.
Where is it?
Thank you.
What was I gonna say? German. I saw this today. Birth control pills in German. What do you think it is?
The price?
No. What do you think it's called in German? Anti-baby pillen. That is the translation.
Anti-baby pilling?
Anti-baby pillen. That's the
Wow.
translation for birth control pills in German. Yeah. Give a moose a muffin. Am I right? That's how I look at Putin. You think so? You want some jam with it? Because I'm thinking I'd be pretty full after a muffin. You
I
know?
don't know. Putin might want some jam with it.
Yeah.
It really seems like he just has no regard for human life. And he's just gonna throw as many people as he can at Ukraine
I
until
think
they're finally get the fuck out of here.
I think he realizes he's out the door soon. You know, he doesn't have much longer of this, so he's one last hurrah to try to. I don't know. We're all saying this from America right now.
I know.
What
And
do you
I think
have
it's
now?
fine to make fun of things because,
Yeah.
what? Do you want me to make sad of things?
Yeah.
Would you rather me make sad of things or make weird of things?
Yeah.
I'd much rather make fun
Yeah.
of things.
Yeah.
And I know it's kind of insensitive sometimes when it's specifically happening to you, but it's just that's the only way some people can cope is making fun of things instead of making serious of things or make normal of things. No, I'm going to make fun of it because I choose to have fun.
Amen.
Mm-hmm.
Something I've been doing recently, I've had this schedule where I'll wake up I'll go to sleep kind of late. I got work late. Go to sleep late. I'll wake up at like 8 o'clock, right? Let Bradley out. Bradley's my dog. Let Bradley out. Bring him back in. And I'll be like, I'm tired. I'll go back to sleep. And those 1 to 2 hours that I sleep, insane. All I'm doing is dreaming. And so that's been my thing is I've determined that I like sleeping in, not because I'm lazy, but because my dreams are so good.
So good.
That's like, I don't want them to end. Have you had that dream where it's ended and you're like, fuck? Like,
Yeah, no, I've gotten depressed after a dream ending before, for sure.
Yeah. So that's been my vibe lately. I think the dreams have been like my favorite part about my life so far.
Yeah.
The dreams that I've been able to have.
Because it feels real. So it's like,
Yeah.
this is real life.
So real. So real. And
With no consequences.
one thing I've learned, you can't.
That sounds so
That
wrong.
sounds so bad. You can't see yourself in a dream. Did you know that?
But I've heard there's ways to go like
What?
out of your body and look at yourself sleeping.
Oh, okay.
Like, there's certain
Astral
like
projection.
breath. Yeah. There's certain like breath techniques you can do. There's certain.
Astral projection. No, I went into it a little bit. I've never fully, I would say, felt like I got to that point. But I would say that there's validity to it for sure. But it's weird. They say like, I looked it up. They said like if you look in the mirror in your dream, like you're blurred out. Like you can't see yourself in your dream for some reason. But yet dreams are only made up of what you see in real life. You can't imagine a face you've never seen before. It's going to be from someone you've seen, right? So that's
That's so weird because like I see people in my dream like I've never seen you before, but
but you have.
probably have.
But you have. Yeah.
What do you?
Dreams speak the language of your unconscious mind.
Dreaming is dope.
Yeah.
What do you think of mansplaining?
I mean,
Why is that? Did that just like kind of pop
What?
up?
What is that?
Mansplaining.
mansplaining.
What
So
is
the
that?
whole thing is like, all right, like females, yeah, freaking don't get it, you know. So I have to mansplain it to you.
Yeah.
Yes. Hey, Jennifer, we're doing a podcast, and what a podcast is, we have cameras, we have the recording board, we have our mics, and we're trying to have a conversation. Do you
Yeah.
get it now?
Yeah.
Do you get it, Jennifer?
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. And it's like, when I'm mansplaining to someone, it's like, no, I'm the freaking idiot, and I'm just trying to say it out loud to understand it for myself.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to make you seem like you're that smart. It's like, dude, I'm the dumb one, and I just need to say it like that for me to get it.
Yeah. I think like I honestly do think it is a thing just because the other day like I was trying to explain to this girl, she has to like sell her car, right? She has no idea about anything about cars, right? So I'm like, okay, this is what you have to do, you know? Like I kind of am talking down to her
Yeah.
because she doesn't know, you know?
Yeah.
But like automatically she thinks I'm like, you know, being she's like, I'm either yelling at her or doing something. It's like, listen, this is just how I'm talking. I'm trying to explain it out loud so that you can understand
I
it.
need people to talk to me like that. I need to be mansplained to.
I think
do.
mansplaining's okay in some circumstances.
I don't think it's mansplaining. I think that's just condescending.
Explaining.
Just explaining.
That's just condescending. That's just like putting a man term like on condescending talk. Like
You're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
but sometimes I need to be talked to like that. It's like, dude, I don't get what you're saying. Can you please dumb it down for me? I'm an idiot, dude. Can you please explain it to me in a way where I'm gonna understand?
if I ask a question about
Like-
makeup, you can totally answer that way.
So
That's
this
fine
is
with.
eyeliner,
Yeah.
Tyrus.
And I'm sitting.
It's like, thank you for letting me know what that is.
Yeah. It's like bit if we did this. Like everyone, I went to the fruit section. Everyone looks at fruit differently. They have like their own method. Like some people will pick it up. Some people, you know, put their hands behind it.
I don't
But
like to
for
pick up people.
Yeah. The people who pick up every
Ugh.
piece, they like give it a little squeeze, you know,
that's
make sure
me.
it's.
That's me.
Yeah.
I can see that.
So everyone.
Especially with the mangoes.
No, it's usually the kiwis.
Kiwis.
Kiwis and avocado. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think everyone has their own, like, it was so funny because I'm just looking at everyone and everyone's like staring at fruit. And I'm like, this is the weirdest thing. Like, we're all in a room together picking fruit.
That's like Grinder. I mean,
Wow.
Make the correlation there because I'm lost on that one.
because you're. Never mind.
Why are you gay? Who says I'm gay?
I mean, dude, right? I mean, dude, don't expect anything of us. We're all 10 plus 12. Don't expect any, like,
10 plus 12.
don't expect
Yeah.
any freaking evolved, nuanced conversations.
Yeah. I don't think expect
You guys know
anything.
what I started doing recently?
What'd you start doing, Mason?
I don't know. Have any of you guys heard of edging?
It sounds sexual.
Sounds very sexual.
Oh no.
Get into it.
And it sounds aggressive.
This is a little MSFW, but
Wait,
What,
what?
what does that mean?
not safe for work.
Oh, well, this ain't.
So
This ain't
edging
work.
is when you're going at it. You can be having sex while doing it. You can be jerking, whatever. You go until you're about to orgasm, and then you stop.
You stop.
And I started last week.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I think this like is supposed to like boost my testosterone levels. Let me do this for like a week and see if I feel any more alpha.
How do you feel?
I stopped today because it wasn't doing anything. And then I Googled it, did some more research on it, and apparently it's bad for you.
Really?
Is it bad for
You just
you?
get blue balls and like your sperm like
It's
dies.
not true. It's not true. Google's lying, dude. Trust.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, so
It definitely does not produce more testosterone though. I know that for a fact.
I don't know if it produces more testosterone, but it's like you withhold your semen.
Yes.
Yes.
Started recently doing that and I stopped.
so you didn't like it.
Yeah, I didn't really like it that much.
Well, you know why? Because you didn't get the instant gratification that you're working towards. You know?
True.
That's
true.
part
But
of it,
I also
right?
did kind of like it at the same time.
Mm.
Cause then you just go over and over again.
I'm
You're
so
like,
angrily happy.
And
That's
then
interesting.
today, oh my gosh, guys. This is the, I don't even want to say anything. I'm over it. We're done with this now.
Did it end though? Did it happen?
Yeah, it was pretty great. After a week, it was pretty great.
What do you think about littering? I honestly do think it's wrong. You should not litter.
Okay.
But I hate these social justice warriors, which like you meet a new friend, you're hanging out, and like it's like, all right, I have some trash gets thrown out somehow, and then they instantly turn into some social justice warrior about like no, pull over. We'll be on the highway, and you like throw something, and then they're like, no, go back. We're picking it up. You can't litter.
Yeah.
Like, and meanwhile, they're like the most like
Yeah.
immoral person you've ever met. But it's like their one thing
It's
they'll
their
die
one
on.
thing, yeah.
It's like, don't you dare throw that trash out.
Yeah.
But no, I don't care about cheating on your wife. Like it's like,
Where's the
that's
balance
your line
there?
is littering.
I could see that being like a girl from like a beauty pageant. Like, what's your main cause you stand for? It's like littering. That is what I
Littering.
cannot stand.
We cannot destroy the planet by littering, which I agree. Don't
Yeah,
litter.
yeah.
It's wrong. But
Yeah.
it's like, if that's the
That
hill
should-
you die on morally, it's like, oops, shit.
That's like,
Shut up.
It's like already normalized. So it's like,
Yeah.
it's to the point where it's like people know.
Yeah,
Like
it's normalized. So
don't-
like the point that, like the fact that you're even going even past that point.
you're
to
just
make your point-
reiterating something
Yeah.
that's already been.
Dude, we know it's not
Littering
good.
is normalized?
Yeah. No. Not
don't litter.
knowing not to litter
Oh,
is
yes.
normalized.
Okay, yes.
There's just bad people that don't give a fuck.
Like there's be people that just like smoking crack with their boys like don't litter though. Like
Yeah.
don't litter. I'm gonna smoke this crack and F up my whole family and life, but just don't litter.
Yeah.
Alright, I won't be soft on littering.
Yeah.
I make sure I throw all my heroin needles away after.
Yeah.
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 It's like-
That's the least you can do.
Yeah.
You know.
It's crazy.
That is
Crazy.
Littering.
What else is going on in the world right now? What do we have going on?
Yeah. What is going? I feel like there's
Elon
not
Musk is opening a gigafactory in Germany.
in Germany.
Mhm.
I thought did the one in Texas already is that completed?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I think that's been for
That's
a while.
okay. Got
yeah.
you. So that was like the first, and now he's going Germany.
Mhm. And
Okay.
I think I remember him saying all it takes to power the entire world with energy would be having 100 of those gigafactories.
Really?
And you could power the entire world with them.
Damn.
Wow,
So
that's a pretty big statement.
Yeah,
That's
it's a pretty grand dream,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
It'd be cool to see that.
You think the war, like the social media coverage on the war is like pushing people for electric, or you think people are kind of like seeing through that? They're like, no, it's just because we have a horrible administration, like not doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Because it's like it's $4 a gallon here now. Like,
I think people are just in denial.
yeah,
People are still in denial. They're like, it's fine. You know, as long as it's not Trump, like it's fine.
mm.
That
Like,
is
like
true.
genuinely, there's like nobody complaining. Like nobody's. I mean, yeah, people are complaining about the gas, but no, there's not like a huge majority of people protesting. Like, oh, this is bad. You know, people are just like, yeah, life goes on. You know, I still got my job. President's a president.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
Trump though, but
That's the thing when you have 24/7 news of everything. It's just another thing to get pissed about.
Yeah. I think people are tuning out in the news. Like, I think like news coverage has just gone downhill like so quickly lately to where no one cares anymore. Like
Yeah.
even the war on Russia, like I'm like, okay, like whatever.
Yeah,
you know, I'm not
I've
not
done that.
tuning in to watch.
Yeah.
I'll watch maybe a video a week just to educate myself, and that's about it.
I think emo and goth people have it going right now. You don't
Okay.
ever see them complaining about anything except everything. You know what I mean?
hey, what?
Like they're not complaining about anything specifically except like
Just like life.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah. They're not like
They're not like Biden,
fuck
Trump.
yeah,
you know, they're
yeah.
just
It's more like, I hate
my
life.
wrists. You know. So I just think like, and the last group of people that I can see pooping like is emo people and goth people. Like I can't humanize them. You know what I mean? Like yeah, you're human. Life's hard. I just can't imagine you like going to poop or have diarrhea.
You know
or,
what
like,
that
being
means?
Constipated.
You better not have an ex-girlfriend that's goth, or else you're never gonna get over her.
But like you can't, yeah. But I can't just think of them like pooping and wiping. Like they seem too clean and sad for that. Like
Clean? Do you think clean when you think goth?
I just think not.
I think like
I don't think dirty and poop. Like I just don't think that. I can't. My mind cannot go to like them pooping.
Interesting.
It's just weird to me. Like
I met like my first couple like goth girls kind of recently, and like very nice people, but like never smile.
yeah.
Like they're nice without smiling, if that makes
true.
sense. They're like
it's-
they kind of just like yeah,
Yeah, they're
life's life. Hey,
purple
how are
lipstick.
you? You know, but
Yeah.
like so
A
monotone.
lot of purple lipstick.
Yeah, purple. For some reason, purple's been the color for
Yeah,
goth.
the studded belts.
Studded belts.
The fuck you, mom vibe. Like that.
A lot of cats.
lot of cats.
What do you think? Like people like link up like cats to depressed people.
There's probably been studies on it. I'd imagine.
Yeah. Like what is that? Like you're an old lady, you automatically have to have like 15 cats. Like where do you think that came from?
Cats are just easy to take care of. So it's like you have a bunch of them, they give you emotional support, and you don't have to do much.
Because
in
they
return.
can't take care of anything in their life, so they feel like they need to take care of the cats.
Mm.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm trying to like,
Yeah, think it out.
I don't know. But what are we gonna? What are we gonna do with these chicks with dicks? Come on.
Oh goodness. We're back to that.
Ah, we can't go double trans. And
Can't go 2 episodes talking about trans, man.
it's just so crazy. That must suck to think that to feel like you're in the wrong body. I can imagine the torture behind that.
Yeah.
Like literally, just think about waking up tomorrow and you're like, dude, I'm trapped in the wrong body and I feel so bad. Like that must suck. And I totally understand.
I just
the
can't
people who
ever
are actually like in
see myself
yeah.
like thinking that way,
Me
right?
neither.
So it's like what has to
Yeah.
occur for me to think that way?
Exactly. And I try my hardest to put myself in their shoes, and it's just like I can't. The first thing I just think is like I can't put myself like.
Yeah.
What does it feel like to be not in your body? Like it's weird.
What does it feel like to not be in your body?
I can't answer that because I'm in my body.
Yeah. I'm in my body. I'm in my biological body, and I feel like my biological body. So.
Yeah. Your body fits you, Ty.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't
That's like
think-
a weird statement. I'm in my body.
I'm in my body. No
I don't
homo.
You are your body? Would you say there's a lot of people that think you are your body?
Yeah.
Mm.
I think you're. No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
To think you are your body.
You are your body instead of you're in your body.
I don't know. I don't know how anybody could think that.
Yeah.
Freaking
Because
idiots.
I'm just a brain.
Just the brain. You think so?
Because your brain, right?
Controlling a meat.
Because your brain knows you're conscious. Like, all right, where are we gonna get into consciousness?
Consciousness. We're getting into it. Okay. Where are we at, Mace?
We're at like 40.
Ooh,
Interesting. Very nice.
that went by like.
Yeah, it went quick. That was a quick 40.
You want to do a couple more debates and then wrap it up?
Yeah. Got my first tattoo.
You did.
Do you like? I feel like I just got like I'm in the restaurant industry, right? And if you don't know, a lot of people in the restaurant industry, especially like back of the house, like kitchen, tatted up, right? I saw this really cool neck tattoo, and that got me thinking, like, could I ever see myself with a neck tattoo?
Yeah, way before face tattoo.
Yeah. I don't think I can see myself with face, but a neck tat.
Neck tat.
I don't
Crystalia
know.
got
Fire, dude. I like them.
Yeah.
I'd get one.
Is there like a point where you think like I'm not gonna do this because of society?
No.
The fact that I wouldn't do it is because, like, parents, but I mean, we're way past that. Like, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah. If you want to get it, get it. But at the same time, like, you don't think you're limiting yourself, like, as your career, you want to be a pilot. You don't think like you're kind of gonna limit yourself by doing that?
Dude, I don't care. Like I'm doing my job. It's like my tattoo's not doing the job on my neck. Like it's me doing the job. Like it's just like wearing a different colored tie.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's like wearing a different pair of pants.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you got blue pants on? Okay, cool. Oh wow, you have a tattoo. Sorry, I can't hire you, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Makes no sense.
Tattoos are so like normal nowadays.
Yeah, right. I don't think there's any job that should be like, oh, you have a tattoo here or there, you can't. You know.
I think they should only discriminate against like gays and trans and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Let that one mellow out.
I'm kidding.
Everyone, Ty's transphobic. He's
I'm
gayphobic.
transphobic.
If you haven't known, gayphobic.
Gayphobic.
Whatever you want to call it, Ty hates him.
It's a choice.
At least you're honest about
It's
it.
a choice.
At least you're honest about
I'd
it.
rather you be honest about it than lie about it.
Yeah.
At least you're not a closet gay, you know?
No, I'm not closeted, but I definitely do think the whole sexual thing is crazy, and I don't think anyone is to judge, and I don't think it matters. If
Yeah.
you're doing your life and you're living your life to your fullest potential by being the best person you can be, why would you care if someone's gay or trans or anything like that? It's like, is it affecting you?
I would say the only way it's affecting me if I'm a female swimmer right now.
Yeah, the only way I think,
I heard too much about that recently.
The only time I have a problem with it is if it's affecting me. You're making me call you this certain thing, but what? You're gonna get mad at me because I believe in God? It's like you have to. There's got to be both ways. I'll be tolerant to you if you're tolerant to me.
Yeah.
You freaking he/she.
Wow.
He, she.
Well, you are a he, and then you became a she, so you're a he/she. That's just the fact of the matter.
Do you think that's because people are like repressed sexually?
That could have like
Repressed in what way?
Like I feel like I just from my own experience, I feel like just people are really what is it? They're like sexually ashamed. It's like you're just kind of like brought up saying like I actually saw a video on this. It's like oh like you watch porn and then like you masturbate and then after when you're done like you just feel guilty and like you can't tell anybody about it. It's like you got to keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
But then like everybody's having sex, but like it's like you bring it up in public and someone's like whoa. It's like you see two people like really getting it on in public and like you get uncomfortable like wow these guys are really doing that, like how dare you do that in front of me.
I think a lot of that like
That's weird.
stems from like who taught you like
Mhm.
churches, a lot of churches.
Yeah, how
like
you were
Christian
brought up
schools
about
will
sexuality.
shame it no matter what, and they won't talk about it in any other perspective except shame, 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 no, bad, 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 evil, 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 and it's just like, whoa. Now everything is weird to me now.
Yeah.
I don't know what's right, what's wrong. It's like, what are we doing? People,
Actually, like I could see somebody doing something like really bad and be like, you know, like that's like pretty fucked up. But like, what is like a genuine like evil thing?
yeah,
Genuine like.
Would you
genuine,
say?
Like,
Would you say murder's evil?
yeah.
I don't know.
would have to say that, yeah.
I don't know what the word evil. I'd say it's not right. I'd say it's fucked up.
It's morally wrong.
Like I feel better saying like that's fucked up rather than saying it's evil.
But bar the other day, and we were just noticing how different groups and races of people interact with women. And I've noticed a lot of white dudes, when they have a girl twerking on them, they'll be like,
Yeah, get up for this
Getting
one.
up and showing
they'll
up.
have the girl, and they'll do that little insecure look to their friends, like,
Okay.
"Right, good?" And they're looking for their friends to be like, yeah, no, good, dude, good. And they're like, oh, okay, cool. African American males will just like get the girl and just start banging them, just through the clothes, just slapping their butts, just and it's just a whole different thing. They're just freaking going to town. It's like a number. It's awesome. It's a show.
It's
And
a show.
It's funny to see how different people react to a girl shaking their booty on their private parts.
Yeah. I wonder why that is.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know.
I don't know anything anymore, dude.
But I feel like
I don't understand.
Yeah. But no, it is weird that happens. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
That is so funny though.
'Cause
That
it's
you
obvious, and no one's gonna disagree with me. You've never seen like a black dude get twerked on, and they're just like,
okay,
yeah.
like this is happening.
Yeah, no, they're freaking taking charge and they're doing the whole bit.
Yeah. They're in charge of the situation now.
Yeah. It's awesome. I love it. I wish I could do that.
Yeah, yeah. Give me that confidence.
Anyways, what are we
Anyways.
at?
Oh boy.
50.
All right.
I'm good with that.
I'm good with that. Any last words?
I'm coming out of straight, everybody.
Mason, right now is coming at us straight.
I'm straight.
Wow.
I'm proud.
Amen. Amen.
All right, Hanger
We
Slang
accept
crew.
you for who you are.
Hoodies are coming soon, I promise.
I know.
I promise. They're coming. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, and if you want a hoodie, you have to be subscribed. You have to be liking it. You have to be commenting.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Gotta be involved. Gotta be involved for the hoodie gang.